So we are a little bit behind because we were meant to fly this. Oh, why are we not? So why is it that? Oh, L-I-L-K, that's wrong. So maybe I need to do this manually. Because for some reason it didn't save my track from the flight planner. So see, we have there Milan. Could be great if we can see. So I was going from up in the mountains, basically, and then down. So I'll see if I can find that spot. It's actually that one that I was going to start from, but I can see that it's called something else. Or maybe I chose something wrong, but it has. So I'll say this. That's it, my departure here, and then from here we need to add some waypoints. Probably want to go to this helipad right now. Or not right. Let's see. Okay, we can do that. Here is Monza, so we can do that, except that we have a mountain there. Looks like we're going through this one. On the other hand, looks a little spicy, so let's put a waypoint here and just add there. Yeah, that takes us away from that one too. And then we are... Actually, I want to be on this side of Monza because we are looking out that window, right? So, yeah. Let's agree to this one, and then we have nice pattern here, so that's fine. Let's do that. Start flight, and so let's see. if we get somewhere. There were clearly an update because it's a long time since I've been flying. Been busy with life and being a little unwell and on vacation, and yeah, a lot of excuses. So at least for a month I haven't been flying anything. We need to make up for that because we are missing this one, Monza, and we are missing Baku, Azerbaijan, and coming up next weekend from today is Singapore. So I think I will do all three today and then post them, post them probably yeah, let's see how it goes. Last time when I actually have tried to do this Imola before, but the game crashed and I didn't have time to go and do it again and again. So I just left it from there. And as you can see, it's not really doing a lot of work now. It's moving a little bit around, so I guess there's a hope. Well, here we go. And yeah, well, it doesn't really look like a diamond. So let's hope they yeah. And can we have an airplane too? Apparently not, or what? Well, we're not there yet, of course, so we can still... Oops, there's the airplane. It looks a little rough here, but yeah, that's maybe how it looks up in the mountains, and looks like a tiny So yeah, we are ready to fly almost, because I don't see a I don't really see the co-pilot, so let's see if we can get the co-pilot in. Yeah, we say we're ready to fly, and let's kick that. And nope, no co-pilot, no daughter, and this still works, almost. I think we got stuck there. Something happened. Oh, yeah. So I'm not expecting the game to work 100%. Yeah, this graphics isn't ready yet either. This has coming now, and let's see the flight back. I really have to learn this again. Here we have the flight bag, and let's go into the airplane and flight performance and center of gravity. And, seats, and we will add one here, and we will add one here, and load the aircraft. So now it says loading of aircraft. I don't see any co-pilot though. So let's try again. Here, well, co-pilot, yeah, and repacks, and load the aircraft, load the aircraft. And fuel, we probably don't need a lot more than this. I don't think so. Let's say load the aircraft again. It says we have loaded the aircraft. Yeah. Whatever. It annoys me if I can't get. So let's keep an eye out for the co-pilots. She might join us in the skies. So, yeah, well, let's get out of the door. Here we go. Oh, there's a vision there. Yeah, we don't want to fly over those mountains if possible. So let's just go here. And one thing that's really stupid that I didn't do is I didn't actually put in the autopilot's data. There. Yeah, let's keep it there. And then put on the autopilot and not in the headings. It's navigation mode. So now we should at least be able to follow the out route. I'm still forcing it a little bit. We are going up, we don't want that. So, let's see if I can remember vertical speeds. Yeah. And then here, and then we can Monza is in this area. We just oops, over here. Yeah. So we should be able to see it in. I would like to go a lot lower than this, but yeah. Let's see what we have here, and yeah, we're going towards Milan. But I will take out the autopilot when we get to Monza, and then we'll do some flyovers of the racetrack and then go back on track with the autopilot. So it looks like engine is fighting a little bit. Which is okay as long as we're flying. So I'm not going to do a lot right now. It's just like, I don't know, a butterfly, right? Swimming. You go a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up. So I'm thinking that this is Monza right here. So let's kick the autopilot for a bit, and then we go, and then we can go a little bit down too. So if we go here, we can actually go outside. I can't really know how the sound of the engine is before I actually watch that video clip. So here we have the upper part of the racetrack. The old oval was very banked. Corner there, just underneath us. And then we come to the back straight, and now we will go around and get to the straight. So we'll go around this racetrack, I think it is. So here we are at the straight. The pit, the long building there. Graphics are not great here. It's very difficult. Very difficult chicane, and then all the way down here we have another chicane right here, and then comes the long, very high speed corners, relatively high speed. This one is high speed, and then down to bridge, hard braking, even these are very high speed too. There's a lot of vehicles on the racetrack, it looks like. So, not an ordinary racetrack. If you go by the bank, almost not visible in the forest here. Okay, so hopefully we are not crashing now, just hovering. Do you think that Diane can hover? This does not look good. So let's get inside again and get back on the GPS track. So We haven't got a co-pilot. I'm not sure why we don't have that. We need some more speed to not fall out of the sky. And yeah, it's a bit annoying with the freezes. So let's get down a bit. That's probably a little too low. And then let's see. So we are more or less in front of the airfield that we are going to land on here. We're going to land from here. So we'll get this one up and here, then I should be able to follow some of the pattern at least. I think I will remove the autopilot here before we risk that the autopilot takes us out of the sky. We are, as always, far too fast. Hui. Yeah, let's go around. I think that's the best option. If we still have a landing gear, of course. And yeah, doing this, I actually do understand why real-life pilots need to have a certain amount of flying time in a year, because it's actually pretty hard when you've been away for in my case, only a couple of months, right? It's actually pretty hard to get into the kind of rhythm again and try to align everything. Much too hard. See if we have somewhere we can get off of the runway here. I think that big building or those smaller buildings over there. Not entirely sure. But we should be able to see it on the map. It looks like it's in there, right? Or what? Did we? No. There's a car there coming to greet us, probably. So there's the small yellow cars. Probably there are some people over there that would like to meet us. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that means. Do I have to get closer? Do I have to go a little bit to this side, maybe? She got nerves of steel. Well, let's say this is it. And let's emergency, we don't need that. These are battery master. And here we are, and our ground crew went away. That probably had some other stuff to do. Yeah, even the car is gone, so she was here only for us. And then apparently we have to use that yellow car ourselves. So here we are. Let's get up with the drone and see if yeah, how it looks from the drone. It wasn't. It was very far from a great landing, but yeah, here we are. Really need to keep yourself in training, so to say. To be away for a couple of months, that's not going to do it for sure. And again, this makes me happy that I'm not an actual pilot, because whoever would have flown with me in this one would certainly never fly with me again. That was not a great experience, I'm sure. Oh. So, well, a drone at least, that makes sense that it is hovering. But yeah, let's get out of this one and see what we can do. Whatever you are doing, I hope you enjoy it. Have a nice day. Bye.